As teams and players head into the postseason, they carry a lot of trends and storylines with them. We figured there's no better way to decipher which one of these things are going to continue to happen and which ones are going to come to a grinding halt than another edition of Shreddy or Not. So
Ready or not, here we go.
Only segment with electricity. Let's do it.
It is.
Come on now.
All our segments are electric,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh.
This is Shreddy. Or no, this is Eric Shreddle. I'm
Oh, Eric
My
Shreddle.
God. Eric
I like
Shreddle,
Eric Shreddle.
owner
That's
of
good.
his wild card game this weekend, playing his former squad, the Chargers. Eric Shreddle with the good beard.
Okay. Something strange with that beard going down into the shredder.
That would not be cool.
No way.
Even a little bit.
segment.
Yeah.
All right, we love you, Shreddle.
So first up, a lot is being made of the Chargers being the West Coast team, the 1 p.m. start time on Sunday to kick off the early games. So the question is, the 1 p.m. start will negatively impact the Chargers, or is that just the way the schedule swings?
Fake news! They have to go and play on the East Coast. This 1 p.m. narrative is beat and tired, and it is gone. They have won 4 games. Their last 4 games playing at 1 o'clock. One of those, the biggest loss that Freddie Kitchens and the gentleman have faced with the Browns, a 38-14 loss to the Chargers. So I feel like this is going to be A-OK. They're 7-1 on the road this year. They're going to be fine. They traveled to London. They've gone all sorts of places. They've won their last 4 that had a 1 p.m. or earlier start time. So that's a narrative I will not accept.
Okay.
Can I jump in here
Yes.
because I love this? Because the alternative was they'd have to play on Saturday. Trust me, they'd rather play on Sunday and have 7 days. The alternative is they have a Saturday game at 4:30.
Right.
That would have been much worse. Okay, I'm with you. It doesn't matter. You have another day to sleep. It's great.
They're tied with the Saints for the best road record in the league.
Get him, Shreddle.
Reddit.
That thing's in playoff form right there, Adam.
I'm sure he doesn't like that because, you know, he's facing this team.
That's true.
Sorry.
I got something. So we got the Colts and we got the Texans. The last time they played, it was everything ended. It was like the red shredding. And DeAndre Hopkins only had 36 yards. His lowest total in 2 years. Also, the Texans lost. So I submit to you and Eric Shreddle, the Colts will shut down Nuke da Bomb.
Let me see.
What you think?
It's so hot. I can't even.
Scorching.
He's so hot right now. Rebay's crazy. DeAndre Hopkins. People were really coming at me about this, saying, oh, last time the Colts did shut him down. Well, guess what? The first time they played this season, he had 10 grabs for $169 and a touchdown. One of his best games of the year. Recently, he's been putting up video game numbers. Look at this, receiving yards a game over the last 3 weeks, over 140, and all signs are pointing, hopefully, to Kiki QT being back on the field, which is only going to help them stretch the field a little bit. Their depth at wide receiver has been a huge problem. That would be one concern I'd have for DeAndre Hopkins performing well, but he's going to have a game in the playoffs.
I feel like it's coming. I feel like the 180 yards, 3 touchdowns thing on national TV.
They'll throw it to him 18 times.
You think this game
Sorry,
is
and I
shootout
like the
track meet?
Colts.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I do. Kay, we've been talking a lot about Nick Foles, and we're saying it with like mystical terms, how magical it is. Let's just cut to the chase here. Nick Foles' magical run is going to continue in Chicago. #1 defense.
We talked about this a lot earlier in the show, so I'm not going to harp on the offense or Trubisky and what he has to get done here. But Nick Foles, it will not continue in Chicago. If we just take a look at the quarterbacks, guys, take a look at these guys. Maybe you'll switch you guys in your mindset a little bit. Over the last 6 weeks, we're talking Aaron Rodgers, Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins, Eli Manning, Matt Stafford, Nick Mullins. 2 touchdowns and 9 interceptions in those games. Guys, come on. They forced 19 turnovers at home this year, more than 12 teams have forced on the entire season. So to me, being 7-1 at home, having the #1 defense in the league, and what they've done over the last 6 weeks against quarterbacks, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, even though they're dealing with injuries and whatever, always plays the Bears really tough, that Aaron Rodgers does, could get nothing. Guys, 2 touchdowns, 9 interceptions forced.
It's all very compelling. It is. I'm not even joking. It is. It makes perfect sense, and it's very. You start to say it, I'm like, and then there's that switch I have in my brain, and I saw it before.
It will not continue in Chicago.
Okay. All right. Get him, Shreddle.
Today marks a very special birthday.
All right.
36 years ago today, Plinko was introduced for the first time on the great show, The Price is Right. So I present to you Plinko. Where is this? Plinko is the best game show element of all time. But before we go to this, I'd like to remind you of Plinko.
Oh, yeah.
Step right up, guys. Don't be shy. Fantasy Flinko, will he get better? Oh, veteran. This thing's falling apart.
Here, and I will take it gladly.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
I've never
get
had
some
quite
sugar here.
enough.
Buy yourself a new shirt.
Step right
there
up.
you go.
Don't be shy.
Oh, man, you lied to me. You said I get to meet
Did
Tom
you-
Brady.
did you
Not a
rig
Tom
this?
Brady doll.
Step right up. Thanks,
man.
Wilson.
Hey, don't do the Schrager coaster. That thing's a ripoff. Move that, Manny.
Week out.
I still got one more token. I just want to know, when's the bearded lady going on? Lobster boy.
That's fantasy.
Carney,
Football.
small hands.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hammer. I had
We'll be
to.
back after this.
It's a
Good
nice
Morning
beard.
Football. Danny Woodhead, probably my favorite ad there.
I got another one.
Look at Hammer.
That was fun, guys.
Really fun.
Is this the best game show element in the game?
Plinko's really fun. I remember my mom made me a home Plinko board for like a birthday party when I was a little kid with like toilet paper rolls and everything. It kind of worked.
Really?
Really did. But I don't even know if it's the best game and The Price is Right. I'm a big mountain climber guy.
Yeah.
Odie, odie, odie. I love that one. But I think the GOAT element in any game show is going to be the physical challenge and Double Dare. I mean, I'll take that. Give me an egg on a spoon all day long. That's my jam.
I'll go with a different one. I know it's the whole basis of the game, but I think the buzzer on Press Your Luck is the most dramatic.
Whammies?
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. I think that gets me going out of my chair.
And a whammy comes out like doing a pole vault.
Yeah, the whammy was so
Yeah,
the
very
whammy was
stressful.
Very nefarious.
Very stressful.
We're going to look past the GOAT, the
What do you
Wheel
got?
of Fortune, the wheel.
Okay.
The wheel.
It is.
The wheel itself is iconic.
The wheel
yeah.
itself is
It's like
epic.
Statue of Liberty, Wheel of Fortune.
So Plinko is not, Plinko rather, the best game show element. We've
about
seen
Whammy?
4 of 4 shredding.
That's what I said. No whammy, no whammy, no
Red
whammy.
shredding, indeed. Thank you, Eric Shreddle. That's
Of
our
course.
segment.
Sheldon, nice job.
Guys, we're in some smash mouth football. We're in store for that Saturday night. I think I'm going to top my
Yeah, don't put your finger